So yesterday's episode was what happens when I actually have rifle ammunition to work with, which is the whole reason we're here to begin with. Today's is hopefully more of the same, and actually leaving Blackrock with some urgency in our step. Hello Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of The Long Dark in our Against All Odds series. I think that's going to be the last of the beat. No, just kidding, there's still more. So right at the end of that episode, I did take a bit of a nap, and I still have 7 hours on this very warm fire, which is excellent because I need water. So let's go ahead and get some water cooking and see what else we can cook while we are here. Hello? There we go. Could probably do with some rosehip tea, so that will be fine. Let's pass the time on that. Drink it for a little bit of warmth, because I have a feeling we're about to go ahead and head out. So, oh, I have coffee. That's good to know. Let's cook a few more of those. How much do I have in the thermos? Because I feel like I've got a thermos full of the stuff. If I remember correctly. Oh, yes. So much coffee. Well, in that case, tell you what, here's what we'll do. We are going to warm some coffee before I leave. Because I would like to keep moving. And I do potentially have timber wolves to deal with here. And it's nighttime in Blackrock. So, you know, just not taking any chances. I can still put that warm one inside the flask. So let me do that. Okay, non-potable water, nice. Hot, 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 hot. Okay, the rest of them are still warming, as expected. Have 3 different insulated flasks now, which is nice. If you missed my earlier comments on that, one of the reasons that it might actually be handy to carry multiple insulated flasks is so that you have individual beverages, all with the ability to keep them, you know, in such a flask, which is nice. All right, let's pick that up. Still have plenty of time on this fire. And the visibility at the moment is pretty damn good. So I am planning on taking advantage of that in just a few seconds. Let's go ahead and pass time on this. Hopefully the visibility stayed that way for those 20 minutes. Now, let's just double check everything here. There's the revolver that I dropped. Extra pry bar. It was an extra pry bar, yes. It was indeed. Okay, we also have an extra can, so I can get rid of that. I've already refueled the lantern, so I can drop the jerry can. Anything else that I'm lugging around that I absolutely don't need to? Yeah. Extra knife. That's 1 more pound gone. I technically don't need the noisemakers. I don't. I really, really don't. But I need a better torch than that. And a better torch than that. That's better. Thank you. Tell you what, I may as well, before I leave, really excited to see if they do anything with this in the update. I kind of doubt that they will. I do. But the insulated flask interface has been a chore since it was added. Okay. So there were timberwolves just down this road earlier. It's not that cold, all considered. We are headed down the road towards the mine in order to grab a bear hide. And that's all. Alright, I can see the wolves. At least 2 of them. I'm going to try and give them a wide berth and see if I can get around them without engaging them. Not that I'm concerned about engaging them, but, you know, I fired a lot of shots. last episode. And we downed several threats last episode. I'm happy about it, but that doesn't mean that I want to just keep slinging that many cartridges into my gun at the expense of having things that I'm able to shoot later. So hey, there is something up here that I was not expecting, so we can perhaps go fully around these wolves. It's possible that I've been here, because I have a funny feeling I am approaching the area where I first kind of came into the zone. Foreman's clear cut. Yeah, this feels real familiar. I think I might have stopped here previously. I might be wrong, though. There's some stump remover and some firewood, so maybe I'm less optimistic. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, I've been here. Perfect. Ooh, is that a... Nice. A flare that I didn't see the first time? That's odd. I must have been quite preoccupied. Okay. So that's actually really good news. All I have to do is kind of get my bearings and continue on the road, which appears to be actually right here. Wow. Okay. Do I happen to have another torch on me? I don't think I do. No, I don't want to drop that. I do have another torch. Perfect. Almost lost it there. Still a pretty reasonable temperature, all in all. So now I just need to make my way down this road. We are officially backtracking. We've officially been here before. That's a good feeling. It's not the shortest trip in the world, but the thing is, now that we're backtracking and we're definitely in an area where I've already sort of been, I know that some wildlife has been cleared out in this area. Yep. Already checked that trunk. Was just double checking. Yeah, and this is where it happened. Right here. This is very familiar. Also, I feel like the cave is coming up. There were a couple of caves. And I believe the one that I'm looking for, or maybe this wasn't where it happened. I think I might be thinking of a spot a little bit farther down the road. But I believe the cave that I'm looking for is on the right-hand side. So I'm going to be doing this a lot. Yeah, I'm not quite where I thought I was yet, but that's okay. Definitely seeing lots of familiar sights, though, which is nice. Getting the lay of the land. Okay, I see the cabin that I checked over there. I remember visiting that cabin, so I actually don't think I came down this section of the road, which might mean that the reason I didn't is that there are wolves right here, and I went around them. So I'm going to shut up for a second, just to make sure I can hear footsteps. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Still moving towards the mine. I have the sneaking suspicion that I'm still going to manage to run into one more pack of timber wolves before I get out of here. Okay, now I definitely do not have another torch. That's fine. That is a demon. Okay. Off to the left. Anyway, if we're not going to have that torch brandished. Can you imagine if brandishing torches was something we could still do? That was a thing for a while. back in the day. But what I meant was, of course, literally brandished. Like, I'm not holding it anymore. I'm no longer wielding that torch in any sense. Oh, yep. Called it. At least 3 timber wolves straight ahead. Great. Great. It's like the game hears me when I say these things. And it goes, oh, you want wolves? And I'm like, no, I really kind of don't. I'm going to try to go around them. Again, just trying to conserve ammo and trying to maintain momentum. Overall, I'm actually in pretty good shape at the moment. Hold on. One thing I can do in order to stay in good shape. Yeah. That exact problem that Jennifer is complaining about, I can actually do something about right now. So let's do that. And now keep moving. As I recall, I can get around here. I remember finding my way back around to this side of things at some point. So I'm using this as a shortcut. Map knowledge. That is playing a major role at the moment, which I'm happy about. Because again, this is not a zone that I've spent a lot of time in the long dark. It's really not. So anything that I feel familiar with in here honestly feels good. Anything at all. I'm going to grab a stick. Eek. Looks like I can keep walking this way. I'm going to trust that. Perhaps against my better judgment, but by the time I'm walking back with the bear hide... Oh, thank you for the ominous music game. That's just what I needed. By the time I'm walking back with the bear hide, it'll be daylight. And it'll be a little bit easier to see these timberwolves. Okay, there's the road. I'm going to assume I'm not too far from that pack, so I'm staying right up against these rocks. Okay. Starting to lose visibility, which they've seen me. Great. Just as I say the words, starting to lose visibility. Where are they, though? I could get out a marine flare. One down. Oh, there's 4 of them. Okay, the pack is officially scared off. Now, I don't honestly need these casings. Wow, still cold. All right. Now I'm probably fine. Trouble is, visibility has dropped pretty substantially, but I am now definitively back where I thought I was a moment ago when I saw that tree, and I was like, hey, I know where I am. Now I actually kind of know where I am. And there's going to be a cave up here to the right, and I think this may be the one. So let me take a look. Like I said, there are a couple. But I think this is the one, if memory serves. This is the one. There's my bear hide. It's not even fully cured yet, which I wasn't necessarily expecting it to be. But there you go. Okay, so one downside of all of that warm coffee is that I'm fully rested. So I can't exactly sleep for a prolonged period of time. But I can get just enough. Done. Okay. 82% cured. We're not that encumbered. We're a little encumbered, but not that encumbered. I can drop that tinder. Ooh, I can drop that antiseptic. Why am I carrying that? Why in the world? Probably picked it up a while ago without thinking. Okay, let's head out, shall we? That's literally all we were here for. I will have to be pretty good about remembering to drop that every time that there is a pause of any kind. You know what would be really lucky? Damn. If that was still warm, but it's not. Okay, so recall that that Timberwolf pack is not dead. They're just... I hurt their ego. I hurt their morale. And their friends. I hurt their friends a little bit. If we're being totally honest, I've hurt several of their friends. Badly. So it's understandable that the local Timberwolf population is not happy with me. But they are going to have to deal. There's that other shell. I was hoping I would see that. Alright, visibility's good. So now it's just a matter of making my way... Are those... Yeah, feathers. Making my way back down the road as quickly as possible. We're going to take advantage of how well rested we are and how much coffee I have to do some sprinting. I may still go around, although I wonder if that pack that chased me was the same one that I skirted when I went way off the road. Because if it wasn't, there's another pack waiting for me straight ahead. So that's worth being thoughtful of. Looks like we're fine. Okay. I do not remember exactly where the Pleasant Valley exit is. That's the one we're going to use. But I know that I saw something on the way to it in the previous episode. Still reasonably warm. We're making good progress here. Interesting. What's that over there? And what would happen if I went through it? Let me go take a look real quick. Oh, wait. I might know the answer to that. Hold on. I might know the answer to that. Does this overlook what I think it overlooks? No, it doesn't. It's just a shortcut. But I'll take it. Because that's the clear cut right there.
Sure getting cold.
And now we are even farther along. So that is a handy little trick to get around that bend. Good to know. Nice and quick. Pretty safe at the moment since most of the zone's Timberwolves are dead. Thank you very much. Not sure where that goes, but right now I don't really care. Oh, hi. Is this a full pack? Seems like it. Oh, damn. I just realized I'm about to get cold. These shots are going to get tougher. Damn. Missed. I cannot afford to be missing shots right now. Okay. That is the fence next to the barn where I took a nap. So we've made it back. Oh god. Freaking Timberwolf. Still panicking. We are losing a little bit of health. So it might benefit me to dip back into that barn quickly and relight that fire. I don't have a lot. Oh, the fire's still... Are you serious? Are you for real? Hour 59 minutes. Can you believe that? Also, why am I carrying a practical gunsmithing book? I think I picked it up as loot not too long ago. Okay, now we have 3 hours. I've got plenty of time now. Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to eat those pinnacle peaches because that's a pound that I can get rid of. And Cumberland's fries were actually doing okay, which is wild. Okay, can't drop the bear hide here, unfortunately, but I can sleep for a couple of hours, regain the condition I just lost from getting cold, regain that warmth. I don't think I'm going to heat any beverages because I would like to stay moving. There it is, 100 days, 1 hour, 16 minutes. Not bad. Let's eat the rest of the venison here. And let's drink some water just to reduce weight a little. There we go. Ooh, nice torch. Okay. Now we are cooking with gas. Let's get going. I don't think that the path that I was speaking of a moment ago is very far. I just don't remember exactly what it looks like. All I know is I saw a fork in the road, and I was like, I'm going to go that way later. Was it here? Wait, no. I remember this. That's the climbing... Wait, climbing area? Wait, really? Am I that close to the penitentiary? Okay. I take back everything I said about map. Well, not everything. But I think I'm much closer to the penitentiary here than I realize. Because the climbing area is that broken down... It's where that broken down shed is that I took shelter in when I had just left the prison. So, fork in the road. This is the way I need to go. I remember coming up on that sign. And now there's a fork down this way. That will lead me back to my favorite zone in the entire world. It's not far now. What is... There's no way. That's a different dilapidated... Interesting. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm finding more and more. It looks jailer's residence. Interesting. Let's check this real quick. Alright, so there's some wood here. I'm going to check that shed. Nice to find a loot location at the last minute here. Bit of a distraction, but it's significant enough because of the amount of... Oh yeah, there's a coal bin and everything. Don't care about the tinder. We'll take the coal. Scaredy cat Timberwolf running off. Ski jacket, don't care. I mean, at this point, the Timberwolf should be afraid. We can agree. Nice. Beef jerky.
Perfect.
Alright, I will take that whetstone. I will leave the hacksaw. I'll leave the firewood here. I am tempted to break up these crates. Obvious reasons. Oh, fire barrel. Okay, nice. And another jerry can. Oh, it's that archway. Okay. Cool. I remember seeing the archway going, where's that lead? Well, now I know. I'm gonna go back the way I came, no? Hopefully that timber wolf will stay spooked. Yep. I mean, do you blame him? Or her? Alright, so this is the car where I got jumped last episode, which means that fork in the road should be right up here. Will you... Ooh. My revolver is not loaded. Here we go. Now this is the part that I don't quite remember. This is to Milton. I'm going to go ahead and say that's a lie. Because it's not Milton that we're going toward. Because let me tell you something. If there were a road to Milton from here that actually worked, I mean, am I not aware of? Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. If I can get straight to Milton from here, hold on a minute. I'm trying not to get too excited right now. Okay, so not a lot going on in here. Nothing on top of these crates. Nothing here, nothing there. Okay. Oh, already checked in here. Okay, so this is not very promising because this bridge appears to be completely... Oh yeah, that thing's gone. Okay, this is not the exit that I thought it was. So then the question becomes, where is the exit? And I think in order to answer that question, I'm going to need to go a little bit farther back down the road because I do know that I'm in the correct general vicinity of it. Dude, will you stop freaking me out? Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. It's coming back to me. It's coming back to me. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. I know where this goes. I know exactly where this goes. Yep. Yep. Not today, sir. I'm pretty sure I hit him. Otherwise, he wouldn't have been yelping like that. But I've had enough wildlife in this game charge me while making conflicting... while sending conflicting signals that I just went ahead and went for the kill there. So, what are we down to, ammo-wise? Still good. I've definitely fired a few more shots than I would have liked, but I mean, listen. This is why we came to this zone, so that we could afford to take a few shots with the rifle. So I'm not too mad about it. And this is the exit. I know for a fact it is, because I remember now. There may even be some stuff worth exploring up here. The nice thing about going back this way is that this is a more... It leads a little bit more back through civilization, shall we say. So, there are going to be some buildings to explore. There'll be some additional loot. There will be some wolves as well. This transition zone is not without its threats. And it's also... Yeah, there's a wolf potentially right up here, in fact. So it's not without its threats, but it's also, like I said, it has plenty of potential for extra goodies. Alright, so I don't know where the wolf patrols necessarily, but there is one that can be here. It doesn't mean that he is here. kind of hoping he is, to be honest, because this is a nice gauntlet. Although the terrain is very uneven. So that might, you know, cause the wolf to turn left, which we all know I wouldn't appreciate. So there's a bridge. Across that. Man, it's been a minute. It has been a minute. Okay. Let the vertigo commence. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Oh boy, okay. Everything's fine. Those bridges are some of the, from an anxiety perspective and just adding to the suspense, they are genuinely one of my favorite additions to The Long Dark in a long time. And I realize there'll be some disagreement. There will be some contention on that particular point, but I really mean it. Like, as far as like something that's added tension to the game, absolutely exquisite. I love everything about it. Okay, so remember, last time I was here, I went all the way down this rope. This was in a previous series, trying to figure out how to get to Blackrock. But now I know, so it's just a matter of actually getting back to the other part of Keeper's Paths. Remember, Keeper's Pass has 2 sections. This is the first section of it. I don't remember if there is hostile wildlife ahead, but I do see cattails, and I think, yep, we are actually going to go a little bit cattail happy right now, because it's been a while, in more than one sense. Just a lot of left click, right click, because I don't need the tinder, obviously.
I've never felt so cold in my life.
Cool thing is we are more or less out of Blackrock completely. So the plan is beeline to Mystery Lake from Pleasant Valley. There are some stashes that I've left with some things. So I may do one final double check, like looking at previous episodes and reminding myself like some of the stuff that's there. But I'm kind of feeling like, given that we are on the clock and that new content is coming, and I would like to finish Signal Void, which that's why we're beelining to Mystery Lake, so that we can go to Milton, so that we can go to HRV, so we can finish Signal Void. Then we can go to the Zone of Contamination at last, which we are likely to be able to get to before the update drops. But, as I say, we're on the clock, so just keeping that in mind. I am still not confident there's not going to be something jumping me in a second here. I don't remember that aspect of this well enough. Okay, I think we're alright. Something is telling me that there can be a wolf on this side of Keeper's Pass. Interesting. There's a deer. Climb down manually. Here as well. We're losing a little bit of condition due to the cold, which is less than ideal. But let me head up here to the right. We're going to check this house really quick, which is, of course, quite dilapidated, like several of the others, excuse me. Ruined pinnacle peaches, some coal. You know what? I'm going to take this opportunity that the game is giving me right now. We're pretty much out of Blackrock. By the time the next episode is done, we will be in Pleasant Valley. Unless something goes horribly wrong, like there's no pathfinding that needs to happen once we get back to the next section of the journey. We're going to break these down. I'm going to get this fire nice and hot. And of course, since this is an outdoor fire, it's going to last a good long while for us, which is amazing. So let me go ahead and, first of all, eat these ruined pinnacle peaches. Because I can. Thank you, Cooking 5. Let's do that. And I will go ahead and eat the beef jerky as well. Drink some water. And we'll wrap this episode up here. In the next one, we are going to be solidly in the territory. Hang on, how long do we have? Yeah, we got plenty of time. We are good on the fire. So I'm going to go for 8 hours. Next episode, we are going to be solidly in Pleasant Valley and possibly even in Mystery Lake if I can move quickly enough. The only reason I wouldn't be in Mystery Lake next episode is if I did decide in between episodes to check on the stuff that I've left behind previously. I don't think it's going to be necessary. So I'm just going to give that one last sort of gut check before I make the call. And then it is on to finish Signal Void. Finally, it's like right around the corner at this point. And then Zone of Contamination. There were people in the comments saying, I don't know what Zone of Contamination is, but it sounds fun. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know either, because I still haven't been, and I haven't let myself watch it. It's been like 6 months. So much going on. But it's almost here. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. For early episodes, channel emotes, and member badges, look for the join button. New episodes drop at 1 p.m. US Eastern Time every day but Wednesday. And comments are always welcome, so leave your thoughts below, and I'll see you next time.